need to stop giving your idea to family. You need to stop giving your ideas to friends. You need to give your ideas to people who know how to make ideas happen. I'm going to say that one more time because you missed that one. Y'all should have got excited about that one. Look, most of you are not making your dreams and goals a reality because you're giving it to people that you love. You're giving it to people that you like. You're giving it to people who are going to cheerlead. Write this down. I don't need a cheerleader. Write that down. I don't need a cheerleader. I need a coach. You don't need a cheerleader. You don't need somebody cheering for you. You need a coach. You need somebody that's going to take your ideas and help you execute on your ideas. You don't need nobody to make you feel good. You'll feel good when you reach the goal. Does that make sense? So the first thing is desired outcome. Look, what do you need to make your dreams and goals become a reality? How much do you need? Write it down. I need you to know how much you need. And I need you to know why you need a number. So it's okay that you just wrote a random number down. But at some point, you need to know exactly how much you need to make your dreams and goals and family and everybody else you're trying to bless. You need to know how much that's going to cost. So I used to never talk money. I hated money. I thought people who talk money were just like they're evil people. They just want money, money, money. And I never talked money. I only talked ministry. But then my kids went to school and I realized they couldn't go to school with prayer. I don't know, it's crazy. Michigan State didn't accept prayer. It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, Michigan State, we're a praying family. They're like, good, pray for $50,000 a year, each one of them. You're going to have to pray, each one get 50 grand, because that's how much it's going to cost. Right? So then I put my kids through school, and then there are other kids who are great students who need to go to schools, but their parents didn't do what they were supposed to do financially, so now I got to put them in school. So now there's 20 kids last year I took to the Super Bowl. It cost me $200,000 to take all those kids to the Super Bowl. I put them in the best hotel in San Diego. I took them on the bus back and forth to LA every day. I took them to the Super Bowl experience, 200 grand. Now it's another group I'm taking the same kids to Dubai. It's going to cost me another 200 grand. I said, God, I'm sorry. I need to be a billionaire. I'm sorry. I need to be a billionaire. I didn't know it was going to cost this much. Oh, come on. I'm talking to somebody. The reason you don't have money is because you don't even know why you need money. I need you to figure out why you need it. You're going to get the car. If you are a part of this organization, you are at this conference driven, you're going to get the dream car. You're going to get the house. I want you to get the money that you can help other people do that. So number one, what's the desired outcome? How many people you just didn't have a number to put down? You just like, I can't even put a number down. Let me see your hand. You couldn't put a number down. How many of you could put a number down? Let me see your hand. All right, so we got to start here. It's a desire. Every desire you have, it comes from within. And if there's a desire that comes from within, it means you have the ability to do it. You wouldn't think of it if you couldn't do it. Does that make sense? If that makes sense, make some noise. You couldn't think of something you couldn't do. Come on, make some noise. All right, I wanted to jump down, but I don't know if the camera guy, he's so close, he may not be able to film me. All right, number two, what desires do you have in terms of your fitness? All right, now this is important, right? I'm not telling you to be buff. I'm not talking about being buff. What I'm telling you is you need to be at a certain level in terms of your health to be able to make it become a reality. What if you got, again, everybody knew how much money you wrote down. Let me see your hands real quick. Let me see your hands. Okay, good. What if you had that money, but you had stage 4 cancer and they gave you 4 months to live? You couldn't do anything with the what? You couldn't do anything with the money. So I need you to decide, like health-wise, where do you need to be? What's your outcome for your health? I'm not saying you got to lift weights. I'm not saying you got to be a bodybuilder. All right, so here's my fitness goals. When I go to the hospital, I want my blood work to be good. So when I go to the hospital, I just want them to say, you don't have a diabetes, you don't have high blood pressure, your blood was clean. Does that make sense? So I don't know what your goal is, right? So I walk pretty much every day. I don't do a lot of nothing else. I don't lift weights. I don't really do push-ups, but I walk. Because I noticed the old people walk, and they still like 80, 90 walking in the mall. So I was like, look like walking work. You know what I'm saying? They don't look buff. But they in the mall walking at 80 and killing me. I can't even keep up with them. I'm like, what kind of walking is that? I can't keep up with them. They doing it for about an hour, and there's 10 of them walking and talking, and they like, hey, young man, they done passed me twice in the mall. I'm like, that's what I want to be. I don't want to just be buff. I want to be able to be. So what's your fitness goal? Write that down. You want to be 90. You want to die at 100. You want to be walking when you die. You want to drive. My grandmother died. She was almost 93. She was 92. A couple days left. She would have been 93. Lived by herself. Still had her driver's license. Independent. What do you want? All right, I'm going somewhere, but we got to get here first. I'm going somewhere. All right, family. What do you want for your family? What do you want your family to be like? I'm in a position, just bought the house next door to my house in Michigan, so when my family comes, they have somewhere to go. What's your desire for your family? What do you want? What do you want as your family? Write that down. What's your desire? Come on. We're getting somewhere. What about your faith? What do you desire to do? Like, I'm not really, I wake up every morning, 3 o'clock, first hour of my day, I dedicate it to my walk and talk with God. What's your faith? I'm not suggesting a particular one for you. I'm not telling you what to do. But if you have a faith, what is it? And how healthy do you want it to be? What's your desired outcome? What kind of fun do you want to have? I just go to Dubai for fun. Anytime I want to have fun, I just go to Dubai. That's my spot for fun. That's just my spot. And then there's a spot, Escarit in Mexico. That's another spot that I like to go to. But those are my two spots. When I want to go close, Mexico. When I want to go far, Dubai. Like when I don't want my phone to work, I go to Dubai. When I want to be on the same time zone as everybody else, I go to Dubai to get away. All right? So before we go to the next one, all right, I just need you to know, like, you may not have it all now, but when you leave, I need you to know what you desire. Why? Because this is the thing that's going to wake you up, and this is the thing that's going to make you go. So I'm putting kids through college, Super Bowl, Dubai, right? So every day when I wake up, y'all, I'm driven. And most of you are not driven, and you're not driven because you don't have an engine. You don't got an engine. That's not, the only way you stay driven is that you know what you want. You wake up every single day and you go for it. The people who are not driven, they wake up and they're clueless. The people who wake up and they don't know exactly what they want to do, they're clueless. The people that are not clear on their life goals, the people that are not clear in every of these areas, they wake up and they wake up whenever they want to, and they wake up sad and they wake up depressed. Why? Because either they don't know what they want or they got this stuff all out of order. Does that make sense? So one of the things we want to do is we want to write it down. We want to put it in the right order. Money does not come first for me. I only need money to house and to take care of all the goals that I have. Does that make sense? Come on. Does that make sense? I only need money to take care of my family. Does that make sense? I only need money because I got to buy a treadmill. I've got a treadmill. I've got an elliptical. I've got a Peloton bike. I only need money because I got to buy all that stuff. I only need money because I need the best water that money can buy. I only need money because I want to make sure I have the right health insurance. I only need money because I got to have a house in San Diego because my wife has MS and she can't get vitamin D in Michigan after November. I only need money because I need to be on the hill. I only need money because I need to be in the private. See, a lot of us don't have money because we're not driven. And what happens is when you know what you want, when you understand what you're after, when you know what your outcomes are, when you know what you desire, you wake up every single morning and you go after it. Come on, you go after it. People look at those of us who are successful like we're superhuman. We're not. We're normal people like you with problems just like you. The only difference is we wake up with clarity. We wake up knowing exactly what we want. We wake up knowing exactly what our purpose is. We wake up every day knowing what we're supposed to do. I woke up this morning knowing I had to be driven. I woke up this morning knowing I had somewhere to go. I got a plane ride back to Detroit after this, right? LAX. Then tomorrow, I'm in Topeka, Kansas. The next day, I'm with Kansas State University basketball team. I wake up every single day. I know what I got to do. I know where I got to be. I know what my gift is. I know what my purpose is. And I just need money to house all this.